Hi everyone, let's talk about frying. So basically there's two kinds of frying. There's shallow frying and there's deep frying. If you have shallow frying, you're going to have about a half an inch or so of oil in a pan, and usually you would do that with a regular skillet. This is a standard issue 10-inch skillet. Probably a lot of you have that. About a half an inch or so of oil will do shallow frying. If it's less oil than that, it's really not frying, it's sautéing, okay? But probably when you're thinking about frying, you're thinking about, oh, deep frying. I don't really want to do that. So I'm here to sort of help you over the hurdle of deep frying. Shallow frying's pretty easy though. At the end of it, what do you do with that oil? You don't quite know what you're going to do with that oil, so you just throw it away. Whereas in deep frying, you can use the oil over and over again. So that's a reason to go for deep frying. But most people say that, it's just frightening to them. We're working with big pots of oil that are at temperatures of around 350 degrees. So I'm going to show you what I think is the best pan to have for many things, but certainly for deep frying. And it is this one right here. It is a deep cast iron skillet. Why cast iron? It holds heat. So it will have the most regulated frying temperature. This was made by Lodge, and it's called a chicken fryer, and it comes with a shallow top. When I say shallow, I'm thinking of it like this if you were to put it on the fire and use it like this. But it also is a very secure top like this. So you could do braises in here, though I tend to shy away from braises in cast iron pans because they could pick up some of the metallic flavor, depending on how well seasoned that is. So I've had this pan for 25 years or something like that. It's my go-to pan if I'm going to do any kind of deep frying. I really love it. Now, this other contraption over here is a commercial deep fryer, but the smallest one that you can get. It's actually not that expensive, and maybe a lot of you have small frying devices because they have been popular from time to time. Now, I will tell you that they usually cost about half what this one does and do a job that's 1/10 what this would do. So I don't particularly recommend inexpensive electric fryers. Number one, the elements in them are not very robust, powerful. And when you put food in there, they tend to drop temperature really fast and recover slowly. If you go for something like this, and again, these are very easily accessible online, a single basket fryer, if you plan to do very much frying, this thing, you can set the temperature on it and it will be really accurate, and it has a really strong element in there, so it will maintain its temperature. The other thing that's really nice about this one is when you take the element part out here, you've got a pan of oil that you just remove like that. And you can cover this and then store it in the back of a refrigerator. It does need to be refrigerated once you've used this oil. But if you have access to space for oil, then that's your best bet. Cover it and keep it there. And you can use it 10, 12 times before this oil will be not in great shape again for frying. So I recommend that if you're a person that likes to do deep fried things, even if it's 3 or 4 times a year, this could be a piece of equipment that you want to invest in. Otherwise, a heavy cast iron skillet that's deep will be your friend.